Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. And I'm going to be talking about Until Dawn, the game, which is a really great game. And I am with
James,
Daniel,
and Zach.
And yeah, we got a pretty good sized crowd for our last episode for this season.
Whoa!
It's going to be also our last episode for the school year. We're going to do a few episodes during the summer, not live. It's going to be, like I talked about throughout this whole season, just some episodes where people want to talk about some of the movies, shows, or the video games. I'll do some recordings and post that on YouTube. It'll be YouTube only. So yeah, if you guys want to take part in that and you want to see some of those, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel and subscribe.
That means listen in.
no Spotify?
No Spotify. It's going to be YouTube only.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to be better because it's going to be, a video.
Yeah.
We got to figure out something to do on Sundays now.
Yeah, we'll have to. I mean, it'll give us time to break.
Mic on?
Yeah, your mic's on.
Okay. I was
Just very quiet.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Hello?
There you go.
But yeah, I just feel like it also gives us a break. So it's not going to, I could totally tell we're running down. We're all getting tired. I mean, it's just towards the end of the school year. I just feel like it's great to just take a break from the routine. Cause I know routine's great. Well, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, we're burnt out. We're not as engaging as we all once were. And that's fine. But like, it's also a break for me as well. I need the mental break for the summer. I mean, it's summer and we all need it.
Absolutely.
But anywho, for those who do not know what Until Dawn is an interactive, narrative-driven slasher horror experience where players take direct control of characters as they explore a mountain lodge and must make many vital decisions / choices and perform life or death actions as the gripping story progresses. So, what you guys personally think of this game? Like, how would you rate this game out of 10? And just overall, what you think of this game? I know Danny really loves it, so you can go first.
10 out of 10. I love the game so much.
10 out of 10. Just a amazing game. Story, characters, all of it. Just 10 out of 10.
Fair enough. Zach?
Sorry, I'm texting.
Why are you texting on the show, sir? Huh?
Pay attention.
Family members, right?
Kids these
fair,
days, man.
That's fair.
Kids these days.
Anyway, go ahead.
James, you wouldn't know. Anyways.
Right, because I'm not on my phone.
Okay.
I'm engaged.
I mean, I don't know if you played it yet, but like, what do you think of it from what you've seen?
I watched some of your live streams.
Oh, you did?
Last week.
I remember you did.
And okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go on. Anyways, the game looks pretty awesome. Like,
Fair enough.
again, I don't have the game.
I mean, you could always watch the 3-parters that I have.
Yeah, I've been peeking into your live streams this past week, and honestly, I'd be interested once I get the game.
Fair enough. You could always come over or replay it tonight if you want to.
Yeah.
I know Danny's going to be excited.
I'm playing it.
I mean, that works too, either else. But I would give this game a good 7 out of 10, just me personally, because I expected a little bit more scary, in my opinion. But that's just me. But overall, the story is really good. I really like how culturally deep this game's really into. That's the characters. Oh my gosh, they're really engaging. The downside of it, I wish there was a little bit more of. I wish there was more flexibility in characters, like dialogue decision. Mm-hmm. It's more like physical choices on what to do, not. Because I'm so used to, I know this is kind of sad, I kind of played backwards, Dark Pictures, and that is more character driven by dialogue. Mm-hmm. So like in Until Dawn, like sure, who cares, blah, blah, blah. But in Dark Pictures, your relationships with people will determine on what they actually do.
Right.
So it's a lot more complex. Be it Until Dawn is the very beginning on more like difficult character writing and decision making when it comes to games like this.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Love the game.
Kind of a low rating.
I mean, Until Dawn was like one of the first kind of super massive games. Mm-hmm. They were kind of experimenting with it because when we have behind the scenes, and one of them was they brung in people to try the game out and see the horror factor of it, and they had the heartbeat monitor, and people really responded well to it.
Yes, I agree.
I feel like over time it got kind of boring, but same time the game has so many twists and turns. Like you think this fire guy is the bad guy, then you see his slaughter, which is Josh, and you meet the Wendigo like the last 3 chapters.
Yeah, I know. For me, really for me personally, on a scary level, it also shows its age by they think jump scares are scary. So like all the jump scares, maybe only one actually got me. The rest, I was like, I expected that to happen.
Yeah.
I expected that to happen.
Yeah. Same here.
But yeah, I don't have many media updates personally. Until Dawn, the movie just came out on April 25th.
Wait, it's already out?
Yeah, it's already out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, of course, people already know that the movie is not related to the same story of the game, personally. But I would like to watch the movie to see what direction they would go, because as what I've seen, the special effects look really good. And with them trying to do like a Groundhog Day of like that, like to see with the different directions.
Yeah.
I thought it was very creative, but I would like to see it. I personally like to see it. I know Danny mentioned going and seeing it.
Yeah, I really want to see it because honestly, I heard it's not people didn't enjoy it because it wasn't the game adaptation. But one thing people kind of pointed out was that they tried to put game references into it because one of the days is the Slaughter, which has the Josh mask, and one of the others is a Wendigo, which I'm really glad they at least incorporated some stuff into it of Until Dawn. But I'm more upset it wasn't a replica of the game, but makes sense.
Yeah. But I would like to give it a chance. I'm one of those people that like to give downgraded movies a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe we can try for Saturday.
We could shoot for one of those days.
No.
I can do Sunday.
We could try this next Sunday.
We could shoot for Sunday.
At home.
I can't.
Because I want to try to go home this weekend.
I can't most of the next weekend because a friend of mine from Tennessee is coming up because he's been in the military and stuff.
Hey, we'll figure it out either way. But some other media updates. I Know What You Did Last Summer just came out the trailer, but it will come out July 18th, 2025. And then a second Freaky Friday is coming out. It's going to be the sequel to the remake in early 2000s with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. So it's going to be a sequel to that.
You know what game I'd be interested in?
I need sharpen this.
I know this is off topic, but it is including games.
Yeah, go ahead.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hey, go ahead and play it, man. Buy the game.
When I get the money, I will.
Fair enough.
You know what game? I won't talk in depth on it because of some of the topics of the game are probably not approved for this. But Schedule 1 is a great game and it blew up pretty much overnight.
I'll have to watch either you or Zach live stream Air Players or something.
Yeah, it's not complex and it's kind of repetitive, but it's just really fun, honestly.
Yeah. Another media update. Sleep Token dropped another new song called Damocles. It came out on April 25th as well.
Good.
It is really good. I'll have to admit it. It made me sad, even more sad than Caramel, in my opinion. This is moving on to the topic of sad. Pope Francis has died.
Yes.
A day after Easter,
yes.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I know this is kind of really bad, but this popped up in my head right when that happened. I was like, maybe he's just like Jesus, he'll rise after 3 days. But it didn't happen. It's clearly Sunday.
Risen yet.
Yeah, it didn't. I guess it's not going to happen. He's one in heaven right now, you know?
He's in a better place.
He is in a better place.
R.I.P.
I guarantee he is in a lot better place than what it is here.
It's kind of hard to get worse.
Yeah, that is true. Go ahead, Zach.
You
look like you have a scheme over there. You have your hands together. Is your name Landon, by the way? According to your Coke.
It says share Coke with Landon, so whoever has a Landon with you.
Whoever's name is Landon, comment I am Landon in the comments down below so we know that we have a Landon.
All right.
What's the name of that one guy from The Simpsons? Like, excellent. The bald guy.
Burns.
Burns?
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah, you, Mr. Burns.
All right. And then the last media update they have for the week. I couldn't really find much. A lot of it was just movies dropping left and right. But Sinners is a really big movie right now. But it was towered over the box office again, scoring a mighty $45 million in its second weekend of release. And ticket sales declined mere 6% from its $48 million start, making Sinners the rare film with a sophomore outing that nearly matched its debut.
What wasn't that the one with Haley Steinfeld? Like the
Yes.
demons and like
It's vampires, but yeah. Why you got a question? Go ahead, Tech.
So I know you guys like video games, right? I know you guys like listening in the podcasts. How about you go over and check out the Plexi Film Show on YouTube?
Hey,
And
nice plug. I like this guy. Subscribe and follow my Spotify.
Can't forget about that.
Hey, we need more Spotify followers. So if you like
Heck
Spotify or have a Spotify account, you don't even have to listen. Just click that Spotify.
I know y'all don't read the
follow.
descriptions of the videos, but go down in the description below and click our links to our social.
Yeah. That is a great Ashley drawing, by the way.
no face.
There is no face, but it's a great outline. I like that.
Danny's
I'm gonna
over
have to
here
take a
doing
picture of
some
that.
really good
Yeah.
drawings of these characters.
Danny drew Chris already, so
Yeah,
I mean,
that beautiful Chris.
No one's gonna know if they don't know the game, but
yeah.
Pictures to be posted.
But yeah, anywho,
Yes.
moving on to some spoilers coming up ahead. We're gonna be talking about the rating from AGN, and then we're gonna take a break, come back with favorite characters and what character we are, and then jump into some theories. But yeah, here's an IGN rating. They give it a 7.5 out of 10. Until Dawn is a flawed but fun experience, though an unfocused story means it falls short of greatness. It's an otherwise entertaining homage to curious traditions of horror movies, which pays off your in-game decisions with occasionally shocking consequences.
Until the dawn to be with you.
Yes, sir. All right. We're going to go on a break. Are you guys ready for a little small break?
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. We'll be back on at 10:20. Are you guys okay with that? 7-minute break?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, yes.
5-minute catnap.
5-minute catnap. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. Enjoy the amazing soundtrack of Until Dawn. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. And we're going to be continuing on to talk about Until Dawn. And I am with...
James.
Daniel.
And Zach.
We do got a Zach in here. He's a pretty cool guy, I heard.
Yeah.
All right. So,
That's wild.
who are your guys' favorite characters?
Chris.
Okay. No hesitations.
No,
So-
it's Chris.
In my defense, I have not played the game, but I got Christopher as my character.
Chris,
That wasn't the
You
question.
know what?
but what did Chris say for you on the quiz?
Hold on.
Like, what did it say? for quiz.
Described as methodical, protective, and humorous. Chris's three highest base traits are charitable, funny, and curious. He is very
I'll do it. I have the picture.
yeah, literally.
Describes a methodical, protective, and humorous. Chris' three highest base traits are charitable, funny, and curious. He's very affable. I don't know what the heck, and has a witty sense of humor, which can be.
Are you Chris?
Yes.
Okay, that
be
makes sense.
off-putting to his friends. He's not one to believe in the occult and isn't easily scared.
All right. Danny. James, what did you get for your character and who's your favorite character?
You got Emily twice.
So I got Emily because under the relationship status, I accidentally put I don't have a boyfriend because I don't. When I meant to put I don't have a girlfriend, which I also don't.
Then who'd you get? Because you said you took it again.
I got Josh,
You got Josh. Ooh.
which I kind of I could see it. I didn't screenshot it. I really should have. But
Who's your favorite character?
I like Josh.
Josh is, I feel bad for Josh, honestly. I feel bad for Josh, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, man lost both
Poor
of his sisters.
doctors screwed him over. But My favorite character is either Sam, Mike, or Josh.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna give him a top 3: Chris, Ashley, Samantha.
Okay.
No, I think your top favorite's Emily. I just know how much you love Emily.
Bro said no. But I got Mike as my character. His description was described in-game as intelligent, determined, and persuasive. Mike is known among the survivors for being promiscuous and seems to, quote, love women despite his hate for commitment and is very popular with them. He is a man of action and usually the first to volunteer and make suggestions. Do you guys see that in me at all with Mike?
I mean, I don't see the fear of commitment.
I mean, it's true, though, sadly.
I mean, you are a ladies' man. You are a ladies' man. Yeah, so.
Like the one at the Night Owl Diner?
That is such a lie, and you know it.
No, dude.
Okay, moving on.
I can stand for this.
If you weren't in a relationship, you would have that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think Zach would have the lady from Red Robin.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait,
no. No, I just realized what you were talking about. No, not that.
What?
That's James's chance.
Thank you.
James Chance.
I didn't
Robin's
leave my number
lady.
this time. I gave her a break.
My chance is
She's sick of me.
My chance is the one on Bumble because I literally just got a notification.
Man,
talk to her, man. And don't say some lame stuff
No.
like you had typed out earlier.
Yeah, we helped this guy in Bumble.
I appreciate it, guys.
Hey, what are you up to? No, don't. Trust.
Hey, why? What are you up to?
Hey there, what are you doing?
I'm just fucking.
You got this. You
You
got,
got this. I believe in you with this drawing.
I'm proud of
Anywho, you guys excited for these theories I have writing up for you guys?
Yes.
So the first theory is, why is Dr. Hill in Until Dawn? Go.
Well, so he's a real life therapist that Josh made in his mind as a bad guy to debate with his own mind, because through the whole game, Dr. Hill is always saying Josh is doing something wrong or doesn't agree with him, which makes him like a bad guy in his head. But in real life, when you go, when you're Samantha and you're in the towel, you find his phone and it's Dr. Hill texting Josh about his meds.
Mm-hmm.
So he made him the bad guy in his own head to seem like he's doing right.
Okay. I understand.
But the whole do you guys have any other input before I actually talk into it or no?
No, I don't got anything.
Zach, you have any input? He's a cool guy.
Subscribe to the Plexi Film Show.
Oh my god.
Who's the strongest character in Until Dawn, Zach?
Not me.
The Wendigo.
This guy's gonna beat up in Wendigo.
It's gotta be the Wendigo.
Dude, so
All right, this guy is shaped like a Wendigo. What are you talking about?
But he's like 4'3", he's all bone. But
Excuse me, I'm like 5'8".
You're 4'3".
4'3", you got some muscle, but it's the equivalent of a toddler. No offense. I mean it with care.
Yeah, look at me. Look at my muscles. Yeah.
Anywho, if you removed pretty much Dr. Hill from the game, the story would easily be the exact same.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gives you more context to how the game's supposed to work on you.
I think it gives more of an insight into Josh's character.
That too.
Also, I don't agree with that statement. I think Dr. Hill kind of plays like a part. I guess like he's only his imagination, but most of the time he impacts Josh's decisions.
Yeah.
So I would say it would be like almost the same story, but with a different outcome.
Fair enough.
Okay, I could see that.
Can I share one special thing?
Yes.
One thing that's off topic a little.
How off topic are you talking?
Just
go ahead.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
Okay. So yesterday,
that's where it starts.
So yesterday, my friend streamed a game event on Twitch where where it was like bingo mini games to like help a charity like across the country to whoever struggles to get clean water in life. So I donated $10 to that charity, and I saved 11 people clean water for life.
That reminds me, also off topic, Friday, that extra life charity that I've been talking about for the past month, that happened, and we raised $880 for the Children's Miracle Network. So thank you all that came and attended.
I really wish I could have came. I genuinely think I just forgot.
That's fair.
And I'm really mad that I did because I really wanted to go.
I meant to send you a message, but I'm like, who can I text that might be going? I don't know.
That's the thing. I think I should have just set it up and put it on my calendar because I'll be honest with you, I didn't put it on my calendar when I should have.
It happened. I think they're doing it every year. So if you want, you have another chance next year on this time.
My issue was I tried to go, but with the work schedule coming into play, I'm like, I can't anymore.
I think I just was so worried about homework. That was all was on my mind. I'll be honest with you.
That's understandable, man. You're in college. You need to focus on your studies.
Also, the name of the charity that I donated to is the Water Warrior Initiative. So check that out on Twitter or Blue Sky. Yeah.
I'm stressing with this drawing for some reason. I'm stressing.
Okay, I'll get talking onto this, and you guys can just listen and relax for a second.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you guys have anything to chip in, just raise your hand.
That sweet tea looks good.
It's gone. So, anywho, moving on to that. Me finishing this theory. But he doesn't. He does act as a very powerful narrative device in the game. He controls the pacing, the mystery, and the atmosphere throughout the game. His office acts as a safe haven, technically, and then progressively tries to make Josh more uncomfortable throughout the game. We return usually after big peaks of action or the scare factor to cool off. Throughout the story, the office gets more disturbing to freak you out. In the actual game, you have more control than in Mr. Hill's office. He threatens you when you are in the office, and he's just a phantom created by someone's imagination to mess with the player, but then revealed that he is talking to the psycho, which is Josh, and Sam can find a psychiatric report that Dr. Hill is Josh's doctor that you mentioned over there. Dr. Hill's job is to put you into the same mental state as the characters in the game, aka Josh. And he also shapes how I think it's also a really cool psychological concept that the creators want you to feel. Like the character wants Josh to feel this way, but it's also the developers that want us to be scared as well. So I find that really cool. So what do you guys think about that?
I agree.
It's so funny. What'd you do to Ashley? Why does it look like mush? Why does she look like she has a mustache?
Whoa, no. It was looking so good.
Faces are hard to do, I'll be honest.
They really are. I can't lie.
Anywho, do you guys really know what Josh's real plan was?
Scare their others and get for revenge for his sister.
Yeah. So he kind of explained it during when
the last part,
the last prank scene where Josh got knocked up by Mike.
Yeah. He said,
"Ha, very funny." And he's like, "That's how Hannah and Beth felt last year." And all of that. So it was revenge, and he also went through a detailed analysis of pig guts, the fake ghost dolls.
He goes in with saying that the bullets are blank. My body was a mannequin with fake guts in it. He just kind of it gave me a really cool insight on thinking how this is better than Cabin in the Woods. If you think about it.
I have a question for you. Did you pick Josh or Ash?
I tried to kill Josh.
So who died in your playthrough?
So all I had was... So I played it again because I was dumb. Because in reality, so I had Matt and Sam alive. That's all I had alive at the end.
Oh, my.
My first playthrough, the ones I were Emily, Chris, Samantha, and that's about it.
See, the thing is, so if you think about it, in reality, with the Wendigos and everything, everyone's closer to the door than you. So they could easily escape before Sam does. So once you think we should be like, go, like, let's all go together instead of like, they all just stand there in the cutscene. It's like, that's a very unrealistic as heck.
I was like, I did it. I'm like, Mike, no!
And then I tried playing it again and I accidentally killed Mike again. So one thing I do have to give a compliment to this game is Until Dawn, when it comes to decision-based games, it forces you to think that you have to make a decision.
Right.
Or like you have to hide or you have to run, which messes with me psychologically because in games, especially with when you're supposed to either point the gun at Chris or Ashley, I was thinking maybe if I just don't do anything, they either both die. Whoops. Oh, well. And I was like, they're both alive, aren't they? And I predicted it. And I was like, I knew it. So when that happened, I'm like, so I could have saved a lot of time with not doing something or not hiding or not like, there's so many points. And when it came to one of the scenes, because I killed Jess very fast. When it came to one of the scenes, I'm so used to being like careful and that's how you save it. No, in this game, you have to run. And then it's hard to tell if you're supposed to run or hide. And the one time I hide, I almost got Sam killed.
Oh.
So I would say the game's really good with psyching you out. So
yeah, it's really good on that front.
But yeah, you guys, we pretty much shot through Josh's plan as revenge. But Josh might not know what's actually motivating him for the things that he actually really does. Like he's very messed up mentally.
It was all Dr. Hill. It was never Josh. Josh was innocent.
By the clues with Dr. Hill, we can tell Josh is severely unstable. So what happens if the plan actually worked? And I just wrote down all the steps that Josh did, as in send Jessica and Mike away for the night of love, steal Emily's luggage and get her and Matt out of the way and scare them away with the pig's head. Step 3 is freak out Chris and Ashley with ghost effects. Step 4 is overpower Chris and Ashley and lure them out to the barn. Step 5 is force Chris to fake kill him. And then 6, scare Sam into a chase, then tie her into a chair. And then step 7 was put Chris into a situation where he'll have to fake kill Ashley. And then 8, reveal that it was all a prank and take the footage and turn it into a viral video.
So
that's all the steps.
When you were Samantha and got chased by Josh, did you fail that chase or did you succeed?
I failed that chase, so I got knocked out.
Okay.
Oh, it was just a needle, just passed out.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing was that Josh didn't actually want to kill anyone. Mm-hmm. So when it came to the scene when they were all in the room together, Jess was the only one not there. And he was like, I didn't mean to kill Jess. It was so, like, you know how like all the characters acted at the beginning of the game. Like, oh, it's just a prank. It wasn't supposed to be serious.
It's just a prank hand.
Yeah. I was wondering where that audio came from when I was like a few years ago. And it's funny because when it came to Jess getting took out the window, all I can think of a Markiplier, break a piece of that Kit Kat bar, and then Jessica gets grabbed out the window.
So during the prank on Hannah, I keep playing in my mind with Matt having the selfie stick and that dumb smile, like.
It's crazy, but so there was 3 characters that. So there was 3 characters that Josh wanted to focus on throughout the whole game. So the 3 characters were Chris, Ashley, and Sam. And Josh's whole plan was to make the movie about romance, right? So he tried to focus on Chris and Ashley then, when Mike is more like you would think in a romance situation they would try to go after someone that's more handsome like Mike. No, but Josh goes after just Chris and Ashley most of the time, and same with Sam. And why do you guys think that he tries to go after those 3 most of the time?
Because that's the real love is there. The real
This
love.
kind of goes diving into something else as well, but I'll get there in a second.
So in the beginning of the game where Chris and Josh are trying to enter the lodge, he talks about Ashley, how Chris is like obviously in love with her, and he tried to convince him to tell Ashley, and then Chris was kind of like just chickened out and then didn't tell. So he's like, I don't know if he said it or not, but I can't remember. But after when Josh meets Ashley and Chris after the saw trap, he he mocks Chris of like loving Ashley.
Mhm.
So it was kind of part of his plan, but it was like a side plan to his big plan.
Yeah. So part of it would be that, so this is a really weird theory that I heard. That's why I just added it to here. So part of it, why Josh goes after Chris and Ashley most of the time is that he's jealous of their romance, and he's jealous that he doesn't have anyone like that. And I hate to say this, but in this video specifically, they said that there's a chance that Josh has a bromance with Chris and that he is actually gay and actually loves Chris. And he doesn't want Ashley to be with Chris, and Josh actually wants to be with him.
Okay, so in one of the adventure trails, there's a heart on a truck.
Okay,
and it says Chris X Josh.
That is awesome. Is it the remaster or the original?
I'm gonna check real quick.
Another reason why he focused on Sam is like because she's the one that's best friends with Hannah, and she's the one that let the prank happen, and that's what ended up with his sisters dying. So that makes sense why he specifically wants to torture Sam the most. Interesting. That is awesome. I like that. Can you send me that, please?
Yeah,
that'd be great. But yeah, that's awesome. That actually helps with that theory too. It's in the snow, so it says Chris for Josh.
And also, during, I think it was Mike and Jess, there was a carving of E and XM, and it was Emily and Mike. So there's these little clues around like the whole map of like.
I mean, the whole relationship throughout the whole thing is just a mess at the beginning. Anyways.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm so confused. Like, the ending, like the end in like prison, like the interviews. I was like, did Mike and Jess like break up, and Matt and Jess became a thing, and like.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Emily's hates Mike more after getting a weapon pointed at her dome.
Yeah, Emily's crazy in many ways, but.
That's why she's Danny's favorite character.
You know
That
what?
is true.
I would.
But
I'm desperate enough.
No.
That's the main reason why Josh goes after those three characters. Sam, because she's Hannah's best friend, and she still let the prank happen, which ended up with all of our Hannah and Beth die.
Okay, not true. So you know how Sam draws the characters in the first like few minutes?
Yeah.
They used a picture of Mike from Sam's notebook, and Mike thought that Sam drew it just to lure Hannah in. So that's why he thinks that Sam was part of it, because they used her drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And also during one of the therapy scenes where you say who you hate the most, who you like the most, it's Sam's notebook of all their drawings. And that's like, so let's say like I'm pretty sure it was like Samantha, was Chris and Ashley.
Yeah.
It was Samantha's drawings of that. I can show you too, actually.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly which scenes that happened. But I think that theory is really interesting on why Josh actually wanted to focus on torturing them three the most.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad for Sam. Like, look at Sam. Like, I mentioned this before when you guys got to my house. Sam looks miserable at the end. Yes. I mean, she looks like Cruella from 101 Dalmatians, 100 Dalmatians.
That's only two of them, but that's Sam's notebook of her drawings of them.
Heck yeah. Also, ever since this scene has popped up down here of the pictures and the eyes crossed out, when I saw Josh was in there, I'm like, Josh the killer. Right then and there. I'm like, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Yeah.
Well, because when his voice is covered up, I'm like, I know that lisp. That sounds like Josh. That sounds like Josh. And my friends did not say anything. And I'm like, yep, it's Josh.
I was like, Josh died way too early. There's no way he's dead, right?
It's kind of obvious on who it was, but I was like, who's the fire guy? What are these creatures that was attacking everyone else really quickly? I'm like, and then when I saw this Ouija board, I'm like, they summoned something. They definitely summoned something. But it didn't help that they're in a Native American territory as well.
Native American grounds.
So, do you guys know like the in-game universe history on the mines at all? Because I couldn't find anything as much as It's just mines.
So the totems, when you collect them all, you get I think it's like a 2-minute scene of the past. So what happened was 40 miners got trapped down in there after the cave collapsed, and 20 came out. But what happened was they cannibalized the other 20 miners.
So that's where
that's why they were described as they were described as well nourished, healthy,
malnourished.
Yeah, and then in one of the videos, one of them miners turned into a Wendigo in the scene and eat a nurse out off this camera, and in that is it sanatorium, right?
Something like that.
Sanatorium.
Yeah. All the Wendigos are locked up because the fire guy, if you kill them, their spirit gets released and they can possess another person.
Okay.
So he trapped them in the sanatorium.
That's why it wasn't recommended when you burn the only way to kill them is fire, but their spirits are still alive. They can still possess other people.
Yeah. And I'm gonna bring it up too. In the cutscene, there's like a big bad Wendigo. I don't know what it's called, but it's bigger, it's stronger, it's faster, it's more intelligent.
Yeah.
When Hannah and Beth fall off the cliff, that Wendigo is fighting the fire guy, and the fire guy kills it in revenge of Hannah and Beth. But the thing is, that Wendigo spirit possesses Hannah, and that's why Hannah's faster, stronger, and more intelligent, and that's why she kind of overpowers every other Wendigo in the final cabin scene where she kills the two smaller ones. And also, I know you brought it up, but the Hannah and Josh scene.
Yes, about
Hannah, and it's like, oh, you're
I haven't
alive.
brought it up on here, but yeah, it doesn't make sense. If the journal really mattered, because there's another obvious sign, it's the tattoo. How do you not know that it's your sister if you really focus on your journal and all that? How do you not know it's your sister? It's very obvious that it was her. And how does one word save him? It just doesn't make sense.
Okay, so I don't know where this came from, but someone was managed when Hannah grabbed Josh. There was a faint scream. It was Hannah screaming in the Wendigo. So what I think was that the Wendigo it took over her, but it wasn't in full grip.
She was still fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically your mind is still there. Your brain is just so psychologically messed up. You're just so focused on getting food.
Right.
And so I was diving more into a little bit about science, what I learned. Our bodies adapt, bless you. Our bodies adapt with the environment we're in, and that's how they turn into Wendigos, because of the environment they're in. So if their focus is just killing these things in the area, they're going to turn into what's near their environment.
Right.
Yeah. But are you guys ready for a little break?
Oh, actually, wait. Also, another theory is Hannah liked Mike. I was like, that's obvious.
Yeah.
She never kills Mike in the cave or in the building.
Yeah.
She pulls him on the water, but she doesn't kill him. She doesn't just drag him away.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I was about to say, I think it's really funny because when you see him again after getting dragged under the water, he's somehow alive. I'm just like, I really wish I knew how he got out of there.
And if you don't save Mike in the cabin, Hannah will slash him but not kill him.
Interesting.
He will stay alive, and let's say if Samantha dies, and they're the don't move, Mike will obviously blow it up if he's down and if he's hey, how do I explain it? If you don't save Mike, he gets slashed and he's down on the ground and he can't move. If Samantha dies after that, Mike will sacrifice himself and take the whole place down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you guys ready for a little break?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Sorry, I was listening. That's really cool. I'm glad we found a game that we can actually dig a little bit deeper into the story.
Yeah.
I like it so far.
I apologize for not being completely present. I'm just
Oh, you're good.
No, you're doing great. I believe in you. Yeah. You're doing great.
Better than Zach.
me tired.
Zach is just vibing. He's vibing, aren't you, Zach?
He's chilling here
I'm
with
just
us.
getting the people who I actually nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge do it.
Oh,
Make him to do it. Yeah, we did do that today.
Yeah, I got nominated by my little sister. And I nominated one of these guys, and he nominated the rest.
Yeah, how dare you, Danny?
I was
Danny
like,
on top.
I was like, you know what? If I'm going down, you all are coming down with me.
It's funny because James texted me last night. He's like, "Is it okay if I come around too?" I'm like, "I don't care." I'm like, "Okay, cool. You get to get wet and you get to chill with the homies. You know, why not?"
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say?
You weren't expecting to get nominated?
Yeah, I wasn't expected to get nominated by Danny, considering I didn't know Danny was even coming fully sure. It was just all I saw was, I'm open now. I'm no longer working on this Sunday. So I was confused if Danny was fully coming. That's why I kept texting the group chat and Discord. Hey, is anyone coming?
Yeah.
That is really great, Ashley, so far.
See, Danny was like, I really don't want to do this. And me being the wonderful friend that I am, I said, well, I'm going to nominate you when we go to Walmart to get this cooler or bucket.
I had the
and
best
ice.
fit of everybody.
We're going to get you some clothes so you don't have to worry about getting your current ones wet.
My fit was a Lightning McQueen $8 Walmart shirt and some white Hello Kitty racer shorts.
Yellow.
And
Really, really bad. I mean, really great pants and shorts, I should say.
they're really comfortable. I might wear them again, actually.
They look really cool. I'm not going to lie.
They were
But I saw these Nirvana shorts and I really wanted to get them, but they were way too big.
They were 3Xs, so neither of us could wear those.
Yeah, heck no.
I mean, even if they were an XL, I would have gotten them, but too much.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Anywho, we're gonna go on a break. We'll come back on at 11. Are you guys okay with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll see you guys back on at 11. Please enjoy the amazing soundtrack of Until Dawn. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. And today we're going to be continuing Until Dawn. And I am with...
James.
James is really tired.
Daniel.
Top of the mornings, guys. My name is Zach.
Whoa. I didn't know we had Jacksepticeye up in here.
Spooky.
Spooky. Very spooky guy.
Wake up.
I believe
Wake up.
my music the soundtrack didn't wake you up? Was it not loud enough? Do you want me to turn it up next time?
No, nothing's. I can sleep through a lot.
Okay.
I gotta keep the
Like, there's trains right by my house, so when I was younger, I learned to sleep through that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I used to live by a set of trains, and they would give me earaches all the time.
Earaches? You mean headaches?
Earaches.
tomato.
Potato Picasso.
So I'm going to go into a little bit of the Wendigo explanation on like just overall as a creature. So if you guys have any questions or you'd like to chip in at all, just raise your hand or tap me on the shoulder. Right?
Yes, sir.
So the victims of an ancient curse placed on Blackwood Mountain, the Wendigo were once possessed humans or were possessed and transferred by the Native American spirits to the same name. The direct result of having resorted to cannibalism, one on the mountain, they are known to look like emancipated physique like spider-like limbs and tainted pale skin. The Wendigo were hideous creatures that rarely seen at all until they decide to pounce. The Wendigo's possession over time, their teeth become sharper and more satisfied with their sight, and which changed them to have vision that was largely influenced by movement. During Wendigo's metamorphosis, their bodies begin to grow and lengthen in size and turn more like a spider. While their skin is, being stretched, they begin sweating sweating acids in order to strengthen their outer layer that helps toughen them, which they mention in the game that their skin is very tough, and that's why the only way to kill them is, fire.
Fire.
Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire.
Fire bad. Kill the Wendigo.
No, I thought you said you was all right, Spider.
Are you the spider?
Yes, sir.
Are you the spider? With only weakened, like I mentioned, by fire.
I think Danny has a new house.
Long limbs to help them climb on walls in a blink of an eye. They hunt when alone instead of in packs. and they use vocal mimicry to trick their prey, which is shown a lot throughout the game, especially when it comes to trying to destroy Josh's mental state as well. But that also doesn't help when he has, schizophrenia. So that doesn't help. So I guarantee that's very difficult for him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to chip in, Danny, for a second?
So the mimicry, I can't say it.
They're just mimicking.
Mimicking is shown 2 times. One with Jess when Ashley's down in the cave. She split up with, was it Emily and Samantha?
I just remember
she hears Jess's voice.
Yeah.
And during the end cutscene, like of like the interviews, Ashley says she heard Jess down there, and Jess in a separate part says no, she wasn't down there. And if Ashley does go down there and she gets murked by the Wendigo, Chris, when he tries to regroup with
Ashley.
No, with Samantha and Emily and Ashley.
Yeah.
He hears Ashley's voice, but even though the Wendigo killed Ashley.
Dang. That's a kill I protected. Got you. Got my Ash. But the original Wendigo legends originated from the First Nation tribes who were present on Mount Matter Heat from the 1400s until the 1850s. The Cree tribes, natives of the area, venerated Black Mountain as like sacred grounds, refusing to hunt animals or harm the land in any way, shape, or form. And then for fear of disturbing, just the spirits and inhabiting the mountain, which shows a lot in the game as well, because you get multiple chances to either hurt or animal in like either shooting it, hitting with a snowball, a couple others, but I never hurt any of the animals in the game because one, there's no reason to even hurt them because they're innocent. Most of them are, at least for the dogs, until you tame one. So most of the time you're good. So yeah, that is the explanation for the Wendigo specifically. Do you guys have anything else that we did not cover that you would like to add? Not at the moment?
Mm-mm.
I don't believe so. Nope.
Danny, you're really into redrawing Chris right now, aren't you?
With Emily.
Oh, you're doing Emily now. Oh, I bet you're having a great time.
I hate this.
But yeah, I have another friend that doesn't like Emily as much as you do. And he was very mad when I killed Jess off. I personally didn't like Jess at all. I thought she was a really annoying character. Ashley kind of got annoying towards the end because she would freak out over every little thing. But with understanding her as a character, I get it. I completely do. So moving on to the last theory of the night before we take a break. Who do you think Until Dawn's real hero is? Go.
Fireman.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
You think it's the fireman?
Yeah. Fireman.
Yeah. Who's the fireman? Go.
He's the man that flamethrowers all the Wendigos in the cave. I believe he lives in the sanatorium.
With 2 dogs.
I accidentally got him killed.
You did not.
No, he dies anywhere. I've been told.
He's a guaranteed death.
Yeah.
He's the one guaranteed death.
Yeah. See, I see what you try to do. You try to psychologically. I already knew that fact. Yeah, good try.
Because if the fire guy didn't inform them about the Wendigo, they would have no clue.
Yeah, how to kill him.
And
especially Mike. Mike did a lot.
Mike was gone.
Mike was praying to God to get out of that sanatorium.
Dude, I got so tired of going back in the same scenes and I'm tired because I'm also trying to find some of the weapons and stuff that you can get to help you or the totems. I just remember I am tired of walking all around, so I just said, screw it, I'm just going to go straight to the story.
How dare you? That's why you didn't
I did pretty good.
totems.
I did pretty good.
No, there's a whole section you didn't even touch.
Yeah, with me killing Jessica.
So, during the first part of Sanatorium,
you need to drink water, buddy.
The first part of Sanatorium, I made Mike lose 3 fingers without realizing it.
Oh, with cutting it off?
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because I'm so used to zombies, a zombie or other horror games where cutting off your limb is a great answer. And this one is
No, we don't like that here.
And like I said, this game tricks you so much. Because after, what's another scene in the game where you getting stuck in the situation, you have to try multiple times to get out? I'd say the final scene, because you would have to hide, and it would make you think that you don't need to hide. So that's where I got Mike killed on the second time, and I kept everyone alive. But Jessa was already killed in the first episodes, but I only played the last episode.
Would you consider the Chris chase scene to be like a you have to keep trying over and over because you have to keep trying to shoot the Wendigo to get to the lodge?
It depends, I guess. It really depends. I'm not sure. But you guys ready for the last theory of the night?
Yes.
So the last series, like I said, Until Dawn's real hero. Well, short and easy. It is Josh all along. Like, come on, it's Josh. Come on, he's the real hero here.
You're kidding, right?
Am I?
I want to have a full argument, but I feel like it's rage bait.
It's got to be rage.
It's got to be rage bait.
It's
No,
gotta be rage bait.
I mean, this video really didn't go much in depth. It just kind of goes more in depth with Josh's history with his medical life and how he deserves a better life than what he did. So as in, like, the therapist didn't really... They try to cure his depression when he didn't have just depression. He also had schizophrenia, and they didn't really try to fix that issue.
I would say Josh is the guy to blame this game. He's the reason why they all came up to the mountain in the first place.
Exactly.
And they all get slaughtered.
In this theory, it also jumps into how much he is just what is the name for it?
Psychotic?
That, but also he takes his friends for granted. He doesn't really realize how much his friends actually really do care about him.
Sociopath? I don't know the definition.
I don't really know the definition, but he just takes his friends for, like, granted, where he just thinks that his friends are his enemies.
Yeah.
And that's all part of, like, his mental capacity that he's in. He just thinks that everyone hates him. So, especially with him already planning to take revenge, that's not helping his case. He's already putting his mindset is they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay. Like, but yeah, like I said, everything is like, he do traps just trying to convince that Chris to show that he actually cares for Ashley when he won't admit it. Same with everyone to admit that what they did was wrong. I think Josh just went too far just to prove a point. I feel like the idea was really great because what they did was messed up. But Josh just took it way above, like, for no reason.
I would agree, which is why he cannot be the hero of the story.
Who do you think the hero would be besides for the fireman? Out of the characters,
Beth.
that is alive.
Oh.
I mean,
technically, you can keep them all alive besides for Josh, Beth, and Hannah.
I mean,
and
like,
fireman.
It's just
like I think the main choice is that is common is Samantha, but at the same time, I don't really agree with that.
I feel like the main hero would have to be Mike because he's the one that comes up with every idea to keep him alive.
Yeah.
He took on so many Wendigos, man. He's the one that chopped his fingers off. Still used a gun, by the way, to keep away from the Wendigos and survive. Like,
okay,
who's the real hero here?
During that scene, I was laughing my butt off because I was like,
I think it was like these three fingers or like.
It was this hand. Not he used his hand to shoot.
His gun hand.
Still, then when you're holding it, it's like very little grip.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what he's saying, it was the left hand, not the one he actually shot with.
Yeah.
The one scene I thought was funny was when he was shooting the Wendigos, and he didn't have to reload at all.
Yeah, my friends pointed that out too. He was like, I love the unlimited ammo and the double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
Reminded me of this Instagram meme that I saw with this guy, he has this double-ended can where you can hold 2 cans at a time and you just reload the cans. That's what it reminded me of. Like, maybe he just has one of those guns. He just shoved the shells on there.
Dude, I want one.
He had no bullets. He just bang, bang, bang,
If I
bang,
remember
bang.
correctly, he had 4 bullets in his hand when he grabbed it out of the box. 4 to 6.
And if you're lucky, 2 in the chamber already.
Yeah. Did you guys shoot every time? Because I did, and
Yes.
I survived.
Yeah.
I indeed did.
Yes.
My friends were like, "Are you sure you want to use all these bullets?" I was so furious, and I was like, "Yes, I do." He was like, "You sure?" I'm just like, "Leave me alone. Let me do my thing." And that was the only time I was very proud of myself for believing in this unlimited broken shotgun.
Yeah.
There was some scenes that I did mess up though. Oh,
I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
During the sanatorium scene, did the dog die at the chase scene?
I don't think so. So last time I remember, I heard his voice. I can't tell because I remember hearing him like, "Arr!" I don't know if he actually got killed or not because I don't remember seeing the wolf besides for when Mike was escaping and the dog. Ever since I did technically hit him the first time, but I nurtured him after that and gave him space. But he remembered that punch, so we kind of just walked away.
So, okay. The way you would tell is, was the dog with you at all during the chase, the Wendigo chase, or no?
Mm-mm.
Well, my first playthrough, I didn't block the door to jump down to the mine, to like a hole.
I can't remember. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
And what happened was, I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. If I block the door, I'll probably die. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I just hear, I'm like, oh, I see the dog's wildest mind come flying. I'm like, oh no.
I'm gonna have to look again because I really don't remember.
Like I was laughing. I'm like, oh no, I killed the dog.
Yeah, I want to look it up because I really don't remember. And that's kind of sad because I really did like the dog. The dog was really... I pet the dog for about good 5 minutes of the...
Jesus.
I was like, good doggy. Good dog. But, are you guys ready for a break?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go on a 10-minute break.
I'm ready for a break.
So we'll be back on at 10... Or not 10:30. 11:30, you guys okay with that? It'll be about technically 14 minutes. Are you guys okay with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be back on at 11:30. We'll come back with some fun facts. And then the weather. We haven't done that in a while, so we'll actually do it. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Continue the Until Dawn soundtrack. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. And we're going to be continuing to talk about Until Dawn. But we're going to be starting with the weather. I know it's been a while since we've done the weather, but you know what? Why not do it tonight for our last episode for this semester? So tonight's going to be low 43. Monday, it's going to be high 79, and Sunday, or sunny. I don't know why I said Sunday. Monday night's supposed to be low 66 and partly cloudy. Tuesday's supposed to be high 84, breezy chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday night is thunderstorms likely then, silent chance of showers. Wednesday is high 58, low of 50, mostly cloudy, then chance of showers again on that day. Thursday is high 74, low 54, and showers likely. And then Friday is a chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 65. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Friday night is partly cloudy with low 44. Saturday is mostly sunny with high 61 and low of 43. And then next Sunday is going to be high 65. So that's the weather report from the Plexi Film Show. And I am with...
Hello, I'm Jack.
I'm Daniel.
No way. I thought you were a stranger. But I have a few fun facts. I couldn't find many fun facts. But Danny, please jump on in because all I have is 4. I couldn't find any fun facts besides just giving me the same information I've already read and already knew. But here's the fun facts anyways. The first one is Until Dawn was meant to release in 2013. It did not meet the deadline, so it was then thought to be canceled and then was released in 2015. It was supposed to be released on PS3 and not the PS4, so they had to incorporate the touchpad and motion controls for the final product of the game. And Until Dawn was originally supposed to be in first person as well to give like a horror movie idea, but then they realized they're not going to be much perspective if they don't really know what the characters fully look like. Because when it comes to first person games, you don't really get to know what the character looks like and how they move. You just see their through their eyes. And the last one, Josh being cut in half, is censored in the Japanese version and just left with a black screen and just audio, which is a lot more disturbing than you think. So yeah. Wow, I see you have a stack of stickers over there. Are you proud of yourself, Danny?
Yes, I am.
Are you mainly proud of Ashley? Is that why you put Ashley in the back of your...
Yes, I am very proud. I haven't drawn in so long, and I thought I'd be kind of bad at drawing again. So
No, I think they turned out really well. Emily just looks a little cursed. Same with Chris, but
I
Ashley's the
threw
best.
away the Chris and two Emily's tried, so I was like...
I will give you my sketch pad when we get home, so you can draw them.
So I'm gonna bring up some more fun facts that I've already said, but like the Chris for Josh,
Yes.
that's a cool one.
throwing.
There's a hand.
Yes.
I don't know what hand that is, but yeah. Also the M and Mike tree carving.
Yeah. Do you know the story behind the fire, the flamethrower guy? Much of the story behind him?
Oh yeah, actually I know a lot of the story. So his grandfather was a Wendigo hunter before he was, and so what happened was he was teaching him. I'm pretty sure, and if I recall correctly, the Wendigo killed his grandfather, and he dedicated his life to hunting down Wendigos and trapping them in the sanatorium. And he started with the miners and trapped them. Oh, it's called the Macapichu.
I was about to say that's why all the Wendigos are trapped in there, because he trapped them all.
The Macapichu is the strongest Wendigo, and in the little past scene, the Wendigo has black eyes, feathers, and some like other stuff, which calls back to this Wendigo being hundreds of years old, being like an Indian tribe leader.
Do you remember what type of indigo it was called?
Macapichu.
Magapichu?
Yeah.
I want to look that up. Go ahead.
And when he killed him, the Macapichu possessed Hannah and...
Macapichu. There you go. Sorry, I couldn't...
I
was thinking Mega Pichu for some reason.
The Pokemon? Macapichu?
I guess. It sounded like that.
But in the callback...
okay.
The Macapichu is...
You're talking about this one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's in the callback scene. But
I don't think I got that scene.
You don't have it because as we looked, you have like a third of totems.
Yeah.
You need all the totems.
That scene is only shown if you get all of them. Okay, that makes sense now.
And I know it wasn't in the old one, but the new one has a thing called a hunger totem, and it's Hannah's point of view when she digs up Beth, eats her, chases. So
no, you're good.
I'm super sure. So we have her crawling.
Oh, there's a fifth one because I remember there was only four. Or 6. There's 5 in the original.
Yeah, and hunger is the new addition. And
okay.
So we have Hannah crawling to Beth's grave. Hannah crawling and walking. So it's Hannah progressively turning into the Wendigo.
Oh wow.
It's pretty cool because halfway through, her vision becomes like a Wendigo vision where movement is where she sees. And that... there's a scene of her killing that deer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's kind of all I can remember with the hunger totems.
I'll have to look at the hunger totems. Or I would just have to play the remake and see some of the new stuff.
I wanted to spend $70. I did.
I'm not going to buy it. I want to see if there's anyone that already has it and then play it. Or just watch someone play it. Probably watch. Oh, you already have the remake? What do you have it on?
PS5.
Give me your account. Let me share your games.
But yeah, well, I barely. But the Hunger Totems was Hannah's perspective of becoming a Wendigo, and all the totems are so. Odyssey's remake is basically a carbon copy of the original,
Just
but it adds new stuff. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Any fun facts I can think of?
Oh yeah, was there anything else of the flamethrower guy, or just besides just taking on for his grandpa or dad? Grandpa?
It's not really a fun fact, but it's more of a if you kill everybody before they get to the. So you know that one scene where the flamethrower guy is hung on the hook in that one room.
Yeah.
If you kill everybody, let's say you kill everybody and get there, all their bodies will be hung, and Jess's head would be Ashley's head would be in the cage in the top corner of the screen, and everyone else would be hanging.
Why would Ashley's head be in the cage compared to everyone else's?
You know how she went. So I didn't have the death, but so when Ashley goes to investigate the Jess mimic voice.
Oh, is that what happened?
Her neck is snapped and ripped off.
Okay.
And her body is drugged. And I'm guessing they put the head in there as like a little detail.
Yeah.
But when you open the that door where the fire guy's head usually falls out, you have Chris, Jess, Matt, like all the heads fall. Actually, I'm not sure you actually, but it's pretty cool because the more you kill, the more progressively that they show in that one little room.
Interesting. I know with with the flamethrower guy, I remember him telling a lot about his story in the game. I just couldn't remember. That's why I asked about it.
Until Dawn, dead body scene.
Hearing about this, Zach, are you feeling like you want to know a lot more about this game or watch people play it more?
Yeah. I was facing a headache right now.
No, you're good. Hopefully the food and drink is helping. It doesn't help that it is really warm in here today. It is like putridly warm in here.
I'll back up.
Oh, I remember.
They're watching the video. Guys.
I'm watching the video real quick. This is live reaction. I remember. Oh, all the heads fall out. Yeah. I remember seeing just the two, Jess and the fire guy.
Also, Mike gets a little Easter egg voice line right there when it's Jess.
If that's Jess, I still say it every time in the tongues. I'm like The scene, like I saw that. I remember seeing the Wendigo in the water, and I was like, heck no,
we're dead.
We're screwed. Oh wow. Bro's not messing around. How's your puffs over there?
Pretty good.
This sounds miserable to just be the last two alive.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see. Ashley's head's right there.
That should be all of them.
Dang. And then it goes into Josh's cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember now. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I know when it came to that scene I only had Jess and the fire guy, and that's pretty much it.
So one thing I kind of liked was how Matt was hanging down.
Yeah.
Because the way he dies, let's say you get grabbed by the Wendigo when you jump off the tower. Yeah. The way he dies, he gets hooked, and I think that kind of symbolizes him. He's the one that got hooked. Yeah. And he had like
It's funny because when I saw the hooks in this, I'm a big Dead by Daylight fan.
Yeah.
All I could say is, "Oh my gosh, you're repeating Dead by Daylight." No wait, when did Dead by Daylight come out? Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, it's fun.
It is very fun.
I also bought my
That's
Steam.
yours.
So it came out in 2016, a year after the original game. I really think the Dead by Daylight series was inspired with the hooks by Until Dawn, don't you? It feels like it was.
I mean, the hooks weren't really used in Until Dawn, but the way Matt perished was the Wendigo grabbed him, dragged him down a hole, and he threw his head. The hook pierced his jaw, and
Yeah.
I want to say it really idolized until Dead by Daylight because it was a one time thing. It wasn't really like hooked there, hooked there, hooked there. I mean they were hooked when that's one scene, but it wasn't really they're struggling to get a hook.
That is true. One thing I do find funny about going back to the Wendigo, and especially being the last episode for season 3 and for this school year, how this show started, we talked about Wall-E, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's about cannibalism.
Yep.
And this game is also about cannibalism, which is crazy that I never thought I'd come back to cannibalism for the 3rd time.
The best part, because I kept pushing for this to be the topic.
I just think it's funny how they transition. Like I said, how our bodies evolve is how we live our lives and what we eat. Yeah. So I just think that's crazy on how this show cannot step away from cannibalism. I swear to gosh. I don't remember what show or game I keep talking about cannibalism. So this is the 3rd time, by the way. And I'm so embarrassed because I remember, I really wish I had the recording for Wall-E because Wall-E was really great of an episode. I was with one of my friends. I was with our station leader at the time, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, "I'm scared. This guy is scaring me. He's thinking about eating me. He keeps talking about cannibalism. I don't want to talk to Jeffrey Dahmer across from me." So he kept throwing references.
Bro, you have the hair.
Just because I'm blonde doesn't mean anything.
Are you naturally blonde?
Yes, I'm naturally dirty blonde. Yes.
Oh.
Well, you got a problem with me being dirty blonde?
No, I actually forgot that you were.
Did you forget?
Or I just didn't know.
You just didn't know? Dang, what a great friend you are.
Sorry.
What game is it? I think it's. That's why the last time I talked about cannibalism was in Little Nightmares. So that was the 2nd time I talked about cannibalism.
I was there.
So it's the fact that we cannot step away from this topic, which is so scary. We need to get away from games like this. Come on, guys.
I mean, I was pushing for this game the whole time.
So, guys, don't forget,
that is true.
The Plexi Film Show does have a YouTube channel, so how about you
subscribe to that and follow my Spotify?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy that...
I was crazy once.
I was crazy once, too. You know what's also crazy?
What?
Us having a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Called the Plexi Film Show.
We do indeed have the Plexi Film Show. Okay, so ever since we're going back to movies in a few weeks... I know I'm definitely going to be talking about Sinners because that's a great movie as well.
Until Dawn.
It's going to be funny to talk about.
We end the game one Until Dawn and we start the movie one Until Dawn.
The first episode is just Until Dawn. Yeah. Back to back Until Dawn episodes. Considering it will be a break between then and now, but it'll be funny to see new followers be like, "Why'd you do 2 Until Dawn episodes back to back?" And be like, "Listen, you weren't there. You want to understand."
Seems okay.
He's probably just tired and exhausted.
Fair enough. But I just want to make sure he's alive.
Is he okay? He is allowed to sleep. He's fine.
No, I was wondering if he was.
He's a sleepy boy. He deserves to sleep, especially when he has to go home or work tomorrow. So I agree with him going to sleep.
Train wrecking does kind of tire people out.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I'm pretty sure this is Sam that I teased this episode. Isn't that Sam? The fact that I used Sam and I just chose a random image. What's so funny over there? What?
So when the remake came out, there was a meme about that picture. It was like, oh,
can you turn on your mic? Sorry.
So on Instagram and TikTok, that one picture kept popping up, and it was the thing.
She keeps mewing.
Yes.
So we got a mewer over here. Sam is just okay. No doubt, Sam is the. Yeah. If we had a smash or pass cake, she'd be on that cake.
Sam, Ashley, Emily.
No, just Sam and Ashley. That's it.
Jess.
Nope, no Jess.
The fireman guy.
The fireman.
Chris, Matt. The Wendigo. The bus driver from the beginning scene.
The bus driver in Little Hope. Just a completely different game. All right. You guys ready for a mini break? Before we wrap up this episode for the night. All right. We'll be back on at 11:55. and we'll finish off the episode. How's that sound?
Pretty good.
All right. See you guys back on 11:55, continuing to enjoy the amazing soundtrack of Until Dawn. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, like I said before. And we're going to be finishing up tonight's last episode for season 3, last episode for the year.
Heck yeah.
Oh, say it again.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, indeed, Zach. Heck yeah, indeed.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, say it again.
Whoop whoop.
There you go. So how do you feel about being the end of this year already?
I was glad to be on like what 5 episodes.
I think probably more than that, but yeah.
We had Minecraft, we had Until Dawn, we had Little Hope, Walking Dead.
Little nightmares.
Well, yeah, little nightmares. Yeah.
I'll have to go and total it all, but yeah. It's been a very nice season 3. You guys started in season 2, so technically,
I did.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think I did.
When did I start?
That's a good. I think you started at the end of season 2, so it really helped with that. And I know, James is coming into the door to say the good night.
This is my fifth episode I've been on.
5th episode.
Yep.
So I do have one last question for you guys for the end of the night to end with the season as well. What was your favorite episode? And what was the most impactful and thing you've learned since you started coming to these shows? Go ahead to my left.
Call of Duty Ghost was hands down my favorite.
Why so?
I'm just a massive Call of Duty fan, and I felt like that one I was able to contribute a lot and really enjoy my time with. I mean, the other ones they're fun. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys, but that one was just, for some reason, really special to me.
I like the makeup part of that too.
The makeup was
Yeah,
also a lot of fun. It just felt like the most engaging we've ever been
Yeah.
with everything. I mean, same with the Minecraft story mode, even though we watched the Minecraft movie, that was also just, we did stuff to incorporate with our show for that week. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And then Danny, go ahead. I mean,
At 5 episodes, this one.
out of-
Until Dawn one. Because I mean, this is the one I kind of talked the most out of all of you, including you, AJ. I talked probably more than you today.
yeah,
Because of my knowledge in this game I really love to play.
yeah.
So probably Until Dawn's my favorite one. And when we do the movie, Until Dawn was my favorite one.
Heck yeah. Zach, you?
Chicken jockey.
No.
What's your-
Anyways, Minecraft was honestly by far my favorite because I like Minecraft.
You just like Minecraft?
Well, I can grind on it for hours on end.
I mean, we did Minecraft story mode, not just Minecraft, but yeah.
Yeah, Minecraft Story Mode too. Even though I don't have that game, but we vibe. But anyway, yeah. The Minecraft movie was pretty good.
It was-
From all the times I've been on here with you, Zach, it seems like you have no clue what's going on at all. Like, huh?
I do. It's just most games that AJ plays, I don't really have.
I mean, if this is anything, though, you got a list of games to play, just like I do.
Yeah.
James, what is one thing that you've learned from all of these episodes?
Just being able to come up with something to talk about.
Fair.
That's something I've always struggled with. And
What have you learned from me? Probably a lot more than you thought.
a lot that I can't think of in this moment because I'm kind of out of it. I won't lie.
Fair enough. I'm sorry to wrap it up for the night, but it is 11:59. Thank you guys so much for listening in for 3 seasons. I can't believe it's been this long, but yeah, thank you guys so much for listening in. I want to play the last song of the night. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative.
See you next year.